Let's begin. This one's kind of a tricky one because when you divide it, you would think it would be in between the two consonants. So you would pronounce it desert, dessert. That's kind of how that works. We just kind of depends how you say it, dessert. So that kind of looks right. But when we go down here to divide, once again, you kind of have to decide what side of the consonant, right, to divide. So here we're going to also divide after the consonant to make that desert, right, a desert and dessert. Good. This also makes that z sound in between two vowels. So the thing you have to remember, of course, is the two S's in one and the one S in just the sandy desert one. I like to remember, right, you might want more dessert. So you have more S's in the word, but that's how you have to keep those two and to remember those two, dessert and dessert. Okay. Number 3 here is in red word. Both of them are pictures we've seen before in practice because we have loose and lose. Okay. This does have kind of that ooh sound, lose. And we have that silent E here, so it doesn't look plural, right? We've talked about that. If you just have that S at the end, it might look plural. So that's why we have that silent E there, okay? And the S is not making the Z sound in between two vowels. That's why it is a red word. And this is a red word because you would think it is lows. That's not our word. It is lose. Okay, it is making the Z sound in between the two vowels. To keep these two apart, this is loose, like a loose tooth. Something's wiggly and loose, or something, yeah, falling off loose, wiggly. Your clothes, something like that, you might say is kind of loose, okay? This one I have the antonyms lose and win, like if you lose a game. If you lose something, like maybe you'll lose your glove, or you lose your pencil, or you lose weight, you get rid of something, okay? Those are those two. Okay, number 5 is one of those easier ones, is the contractions. You can say it is, then you want this number 5, it's going to rain. It is going to rain. Okay, and number 6 is talking about something. So here, it's ball. Talking about the dog's ball. It's ball. It's what else could something have? It could have it's food, right? The dogs would be talking about the dog again. It's food, something that they possess and own, okay? Good. It's kind of just to think you can do this. It is one. That's the one you want. And if you're talking about possession and owning, you would want the other one. Okay, so we have then and then. So you kind of hear that and sound for that one and the short sound for the other one. Okay, I liked this picture here because that first one talking about time. So yeah, first, next, then, last, what happened then. Okay, so we're always talking about the order of something or time. This next one, number 8, they're comparing stuff. So if it's the apple and the orange, one is bigger than the other, smaller than, faster than. So anytime you're comparing that verses, you're going to use the A-N. Okay, here's another contraction one. When you have whose, it's going to be who is. Who's coming over? Who is coming over? So whatever you can do that, you'll put that apostrophe in there for that S for the who is. This WH is one of the question words, right? Whose pencil is this? It's not who is pencil is this. It's the question word. Whose pencil is this? it's a red word because you might see the E makes the O say O, but you hear that ooh sound. Just like up here, this is a red word as well because it would be maybe whoa, but it sounds like ooh. So definitely a red word there for both of them. Who's and whose. Number 11. Now this one, it comes down to nice coding, okay? We can agree on the first best choice for there. Okay, now we have to decide where to divide in both of it. Here, if we just divide here, get a nice open U sound. We have super. Okay, super. Now, on the number 12, if we divide in between the consonants, consonant, vowel, consonant, mark it with the brief. Now we have supper. So good. That's kind of helpful with the coding. Super, supper. Good. So I kind of like that this one follows our rules. So super meaning great job, or that superheroes, right? Superman. So great job, or super job, superhero, or that short sound sup, meaning that meal, okay, eating supper. Good, and number 13, 14, 15 are hours, okay? All of them are red words because we have our, are you coming, a question word. We are, kind of that verb we always use there. That one's the most familiar one. Are, good. It sounds like it just be the A-R-R, car sound, but we have that silent E there. Are, good. Here's kind of that hour sound. That O-U is kind of used there. Ow, and that one's just showing ownership. Our house, this is our room. And then this last one, the H is kind of silent there, meaning the time, when 1 hour has gone by. Okay, so those are the three. Hour. And our red words, good. We've coded the consonant LE before. If we normally would divide there, that means this ends of the vowel, so it'd be a long I sound, but it's not tripole, so that's why this one's a red word. The word is triple. Okay, so meaning three of something. I usually hear this in baseball. You get a triple, right? You get to run 3 bases. So anything with that triple, the 3 there, okay? This one here, pupil, we'll divide right there, so it makes a long U sound, pupil. And this one is not with the consonant LE like triple, so that's kind of why this one is a little different, pupil, but it means those students in school, or that part of your eye there, the pupil, that black part that they're pointing to, their pupil. Okay, and this one I see misspelled all the time, B-E-C-A-U-S-E. So we need to remember all those letters in that order, okay? So we have B, K, all you hear is kind of that schwa sound, or that short U sound, because, and the E is silent. So definitely a red word there, B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Okay, Ben, it sounds like it's just B-E-N, but that's usually how you see a name spelled. And here it has been cold. That's what this one is, okay? So both letters are not making that sound. It's making the short sound, okay? Definitely red word there. And our number 20 is, if you have true, it's usually like that with a U-E. So they've kind of dropped the E and added the L-Y there. So they kind of have to keep that in mind. Truly. It's truly nice to see you. And then our bonus words, we have 2. We have accept and accept. These 2 are kind of tricky ones. But it's the A, C with the C-E-P-T. That one's going to be like you accept something. You accept the gift. You take it. So there's kind of that green check mark. It means good. You accept something. And this one here, where we divide in between the X and the C. These are all fine. It's kind of a normal dividing one. It's just the beginning sounds, right? Except is like everyone got candy except me. So if you're left out of something, everyone went to school except me. So that would be the two definitions of accept and accept.